Welcome, pioneers! Today we are going to dive into the world of SQL by using one of our favorite games, Satisfactory. Much like building factories to automate production, SQL is all about automating data management and retrieval. By the end of this video, you will be able to harness the power of SQL. Like you use conveyor belts in Satisfactory to make your data flow efficiently. In Satisfactory, gathering resources is essential. The miner gathers raw materials like iron and ore. In SQL, the select statement is like placing a miner. It grabs the data you need from a larger pool of information. Now, just like the miner, this query selects all resources from the resource table. You can be more specific too. For example, let's say you only want to collect iron ore. Now, we're focusing on just the iron ore, ignoring everything else. Simple, right? In Satisfactory, not all resources are useful at the same time. You might only want to smelt iron and not copper. In SQL, the where clause acts like a filter on your conveyor belt. It only lets things through that you actually need. This query only lets the high quality iron ore go through. Just like setting a filter on your conveyor can only send a certain material to the smelters. When you want to create advanced materials, you will need to combine different resources. In Satisfactory, this means connecting production lines like copper wire and iron rods into an assembler. Now in SQL, the join function is the equivalent. It combines the data from different tables to make something new. Here we are combining data from two tables, factories and resources, to get the name of the factory and the amount of iron it's producing, much like how the assembler takes inputs from multiple lines to create a new product. In Satisfactory, you often organize your resources by types in different storage containers, grouping iron in one, copper in the other. SQL's group by clause works similarly by grouping data for better understanding. Now, this query groups all resources by types and sums up the amount in each. Just like grouping resources in the container, it helps you see the big picture of all your resources. In Satisfactory, when you add a new miner or constructor, you're expanding the factory's capability. In SQL, insert does the same by adding new data to your database. For example, insert into resources, the iron and the ore, where the values are 100 for iron and 50 for ore. Now this command adds 100 iron ore and 50 copper ore to your resource table, just like expanding your territory. Adding new data makes your system more powerful. Sometimes in Satisfactory, you need to dismantle old machines or remove waste items. Now in SQL, delete clears out unwanted data, keeping your data clean. Now this command deletes all low quality resources, freeing up space so that when you need to dismantle, you can throw away any of the low value items in Satisfactory. So, just like building and optimizing your factory in Satisfactory, SQL lets you manage and optimize your data efficiently. You've learned now how to select, filter, join, and insert, and delete data. Now keep practicing, and soon you will be automating your factory and your databases with ease. Thanks for watching, and happy automating, whether in Satisfactory or SQL.